Hey guys, welcome to the Captain's Log. This is a funny one because it's actually starting when the last one ended, because I'm currently editing together the last Captain's Log, which is going to be out in 2 days. It is Wednesday today. This will be out on Friday. So it's kind of weird. I just watched this whole Captain's Log. It's a long one. It's an hour and 17 minutes, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A lot of great stuff in it, a lot of cool stuff to see, just family stuff and things going on here, and some behind the scenes of Trekyards as well, and just a lot of great stuff as always. I don't know what this one holds in store, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well, and look forward to showing off more cool stuff and just hanging out with you guys because it's just so much fun. So anyway, like I said, this is a weird one because I just finished filming the end of this one and then edited it all together, and now I'm starting the new one here at the end of the last one. It's like you never went anywhere. It's a continuation from last time. So let's see what this holds, okay? There should be some exciting stuff. So let's get on our way. Let's do our thing. Let's Captain's Log this up. Check this out. Just watch the smoke pour out of the chimney. How cool is that? It's pretty cool if you ask me. Hey guys, so I got something exciting in the mail today that I really wanted to share with you guys. This is something I picked up from someone online. This is a beautiful, beautiful art print of the TOS Enterprise. At the bottom it says, "All I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by." And this came in different configurations, not configurations, it came in different versions, if you will. There was you could get it on canvas, you could get it on in different sizes as well. I got one of the cheaper versions, but I wanted to show off this guy's work. This guy does fantastic work. If you want to get a print like that, go to herofiedart.com. herofiedart.com. Rob Taylor does some fantastic artwork. You can look him up on Etsy as well. Tell him Captain Foley from Trekyards sent you, because I am so blown away with this print. It's beautiful. It's glossy, as you can see. I need to get this framed and put up in the new office. When I get the new office up, this will be beside my 350 Enterprise model, I'm sure. This with a few other things. This is going to make it look very classy and nice. I love this print to pieces, and it came really quick from the States as well. So if you guys are interested, check it out, herofiedart.com. I will put a link in the description below, but there you guys go, herofiedart.com. And I got the Trekyards tree almost finished, so let's take a look at that. Alright, we'll just do a nice wide shot of everything, and then kind of give you a detailed shot. I didn't put as much on as last year, and I'm still not quite finished yet. I've kind of just got the main stuff on here. I'm not sure I'm going to actually put as much stuff on as last year. So there's the quick once over. I'll show you a few of the specific things in a second here. So Trekyards and Fleetyards members, the Fleetyards/Trekyards tree is up this year again. Let's take a quick look at everything that's on it, shall we? If we start over here, we see a Sovereign class in the distance, far in the distance as it approaches Deep Space Nine. Dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, dun dun dun. Yeah, anyway. Got Voyager docked there to one of the upper pylons, and then coming in for a sweet docking is the little Defiant. Now moving over here, we have one of the hallmark TOS Enterprises. This one actually, the nacelles light up, the bridge dome and the lower planetary sensor light up also, and it plays this original music, but only when it's on the stand, unfortunately. Going over here, we've got BB-8, R2-D2, and a light-up Millennium Falcon. You can see the engines there. Also put my ATST in front of the tree this year. This is the one I built this year. Just wanted to show it off. Back there, we got an X-Wing that does have light-up engines, as you can see there. Move up this way. This is this year's Hallmark ornament. It is the Franklin, and it lights up as well. Of course, coming over here, this is last year's 50th anniversary edition Hallmark ornament. This is the golden Cage era Enterprise. As you can see, it's got the spikes and the larger bridge dome, and a very good sound clip chip in there. So we will move on now. Down here we got Klingon D7, which of course also lights up and shoots photon torpedoes.
To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Engines at the back. So it's just above the TOS Enterprise coming in for the kill. But the original Cage Enterprise is back there to stop it. Moving over here, we've got one from a few years ago. This is Hallmark Enterprise C, Ambassador class. Beautiful ship, beautiful ornament. And here, the Sovereign class has got closer to Deep Space Nine now. Here you can see it all lit up. Or it could be that it's just a close one and there's another Sovereign down there, far off in the distance. Moving up here, we've got the 25th anniversary, well, 25th anniversary for TNG, Enterprise D. This one also lights up and has sound, but only when on the stand. You got a little C-3PO, little R2-D2, Trekyards badge. Here we got another Enterprise D, lights up with flashy lights. And yet another R2-D2. This one actually used to make sound, doesn't anymore. I've replaced the batteries, done a bunch of other stuff, but to no avail. Up here we've got C-3PO and me Grimlock, not tree ornament. Me Grimlock, king. Yep, I went there. Got a Romulan Dideridex that lights up. Little Enterprise stuck in there, and Trekyards web series thing there. Over here, go over a little further, we got Klingon Bird of Prey and some small little tribbles hanging off the branch there. Go up here, and I will just turn this guy on so you can see him lit up. There is another BB-8. There we go, lit up, and the little light behind him glows as well. Got a Megatron up there, Defiant, Galileo 7.
Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper.
And Soundwave there, and at the very top you just got a little star. And if you scroll back, if you move back, some of my model kits up there as well. So there you guys have it. That is the Trekyards / Fleet Yards tree for this year. Might add a few more things. It doesn't have quite as much on it as last year. Just there's not a lot of room to display these large ships on such a small tree. But hopefully you guys get the idea and you like what you see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Let's see what's out there. Well, before we do that, let's go down here. R2-D2 is ready for December 25th. And I started out having one tribble under the tree. They've since multiplied, so that's probably not a good thing. As I said, there's some that's even moved up here. There's two little ones hanging there. But anyway, guys, talk to you soon. So guys, just looking at the tree and looking at a few other people's posts online of their stuff, and I realized I forgot to include some stuff. As I said, there's not as much on the tree last year as there was. It's a little bit cluttered as it is, but I thought I was remiss. I should have brought out some of the other ornaments. So here's the Hallmark transporter. Not going to hang it up. I've also brought out Ben Cisco and Trip here. And these are just keychains, but they look good on a tree, so little tricorder. Little communicator here. And again, these are just keychains, so but they work as ornaments for me. This one's not working. Must need new batteries. Well, that's kind of disappointing. But whatever, we'll hang it on the tree anyway. Of course, the phaser's stuck in there too, which is also just a keychain. But I didn't want it dangling because it looks kind of stupid when it hangs upside down. So kind of tucked it up there like that. Kind of cluttered a little bit. Plus there's my Refit Enterprise and my Miranda class, or the Reliant, in the other room, which I'll just show you right now. There's just no room for them on the tree this year, unfortunately. So of course we have these ones too. Here's the Enterprise that lights up. Refit. Really beautiful ones. And up here is the Miranda, which looks like it also needs batteries. What the hell? I thought I replaced the batteries at the same time on these. But there's the Miranda, the Reliant, and the Refit. There's a bunch of other stuff here that could be used as ornaments. There are probably still a few ornaments here, like the NX01 pewter one there. That's a Hallmark. It's heavy as hell to put on a tree though. It was on the tree last year, but not this year. So, and that's where all the other Hallmark ornaments go. There's the stand for the 25th anniversary Enterprise, or TNG Enterprise. Over here, this is the stand for the regular TOS Enterprise that lights up with sound and stuff as well. So yeah, there are those. There's probably a few other little ornaments hidden in amongst here, but like I said, they're always on display all year long, so I kind of forget they're ornaments. So, but anyway, thought I'd show those to you guys. I gotta change the batteries in the Miranda, I guess, but the Refit still works. And I hate where they put the hanger because of the way it hangs, but what are you gonna do, right? Last year I had them on the tree, but this year I decided just not to. It's just too cluttered. So there you have it, guys. So guys, I'm off to Blappy's house. Gonna hang out with him and Michael for a bit. I'm not bringing any work to work on today, no model or nothing. Samuel and myself just recorded 2 mission briefings, one for a special Star Wars month that we're doing leading up to The Last Jedi. So that's fun. Today's been kind of a odd day for me. My uncle passed away last Thursday. Today is Tuesday. So the visitation and stuff was on Sunday, and the funeral was yesterday. He's also my godfather. We weren't very close these last couple years, but you know, at the funeral, talking to my cousins and things, I used to see them all the time when we were younger. So it hasn't really hit me. Today's kind of been feeling kind of down in the dumps because of that. You know, it is what it is. Feel bad for not seeing him more these last couple years, but anyway. And also this morning we had to take Precious into the vet. She is now just over 6 months, and we wanted to get her spayed, so she's in there getting that done. So I'm worried about her. You know, they make vets always make you sign these papers. You know, it's very rare, but she could die. Thanks, assholes. Here, sign this so we're not at fault. All right. And then, just as I was getting ready to leave to go to Dave's, like a few minutes ago, the phone rings and it's the vet. And I'm like, oh, good God, no, because that's always bad. Precious had her one baby canine tooth hadn't fallen out yet, but the adult one had already grown in front of it. So she had like a snaggle tooth. She had like 2 teeth, and the baby one's super sharp. The adult one's more rounded, right? So they were going to remove that for $14 extra, whatever. But they called, and because of the closeness of the baby tooth to the molar behind it, to the nerves, they have to take the molar out too. So she's going to be, there's no extra charge for that. But she's going to be short 2 extra teeth when we get her back. 2 teeth. So not a big deal. She's got a big gaping mouth, lots of teeth, so whatever. Just scared the shit out of me when the phone rang and it was the vet. And they're like, hello, is this Stuart? I'm like, yes. Hi, it's Staples Animal Clinic calling. And I'm like, oh my, the worst things running through my head. And I'm not a huge fan of vets overall. I mean, sorry guys, but you're kind of assholes. Yeah, we're sorry, your dog has this condition and it's gonna die. Unless, of course, you give us $2,000. Oh, you don't have it? Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have to let your dog die. Or please pay us $500 so we can kill it for you so it's not in pain. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? You wouldn't do that with my child. No, you do everything you could to make them healthy. I know there is such thing as animal and medical insurance for vets. I get that. But are you kidding me? And they don't take payment plans. You know, I could pay, you know, I'm just off the top of my head, like $2,000 for $2,000 surgery. They got a Sally when she had the lymphatic cancer. You know, I could pay $2,000 over the course of 4 or 5 months. But I can't pay it all at once. Can we do a payment plan so that I can have my dog live? No, we don't do payment plans. How about we play a little game, you and I? It's called Hide and Go Fuck Yourself. Seriously, I really have an issue with vets and that whole mentality. They're just getting rich off of people that sometimes can't afford it, but because there's an emotional and a special attachment with their pet, especially if they don't have children. So a lot of people don't have children, their pet is their child. And you're preying on them by, you know, saying, and even to put them down, even to put a pet down costs like $300, $150 for the cheapest, I think, $300 for if you want the ashes and stuff back, like a lot of pet owners do, or the body back so you can bury it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I just have. Like, I like our vet. Our vet's a great guy. The nurses that work there, the vet technicians that work there are great guys. My dad used to be a vet technician way back in his youth. He eventually became an EMT, an emergency medical technician. He became an ambulance, not driver, but an ambulance personnel. So he's, you know, saved a lot of lives, brought a lot of lives into the world by giving, you know, birthing children, or, not himself personally birthing children, but you know what I mean. He's saved people that have been in car accidents, you know, so I've got great respect for my dad. He started out as a vet tech, which is fine. But the vet techs are nice, the doctor's nice, but really, I have an issue with that whole mentality. And maybe it's because I'm Canadian. I know that in the States, you guys have to pay for your hospital visits and things like that, and it can get very expensive. But at least they have payment plans because they know you're a human being and they're not going to put you down. But to get Sally's cancer treated, which could have given her like another couple years of life, would have been like $4,000 or $5,000. Got to balance the two out. Is it worth it? No. Well, if it's not worth it, well, because we can't save her life, we got to kill her. So still, give me $150, $300, please. Like, right off. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm ranting, but I like to rant sometimes. So yeah, I have an issue with vets a little bit. I hate dentists too, but that's just because I'm afraid of the dentist. I got 3 main fears in life: running, math, and the dentist. But anyway, the dentists are alright. I've got a really good dentist. He's cool. But yeah, again, they give you payment plan options if you can't afford it. Like, seriously. Just because it's an animal, I don't understand the correlation to not having a payment plan just because it's an animal. It's still a life. You still have the ability to save that life or make it extended, or, you know, have the animal be in less pain. But because the person can't afford it, the animal's going to suffer because of that, or the person's going to have to pump out money that they don't have. And I know a lot of people out there saying, well, to not have sufficient funds in your bank account is irresponsible pet ownership. Well, a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck and can't have savings saved up for that kind of thing. As I said earlier, there is like payment, like pet insurance plans that you can get, so that if anything does come up, it's kind of like OHIP here, which is the Ontario Health Insurance Program. Everything is covered here as far as medications and doctor's visits and stuff like that goes. There's the odd procedure, which is elective, which isn't covered under that, obviously. And also the dispensing fees and stuff for medication, also not covered under that. But most of our stuff here is free for medical. And that's a great, you know, burden off the mind to know that if you break an arm, you're not going to have to pay an arm and a leg to get that fixed, or have the aftercare or whatever. I mean, some physio and some stuff like that, if it's above and beyond what is recommended or whatever, that is out of your own pocket kind of thing. To upgrade your hospital room to a private room instead of sharing it with 1 or 2 other people, that's also out of your pocket, right? So, but anyway, I mean, there are other countries that have much better medical care than Canada even, and more free, because there's more things that are covered. But Canada, I'm very happy to live in Canada, very honored and blessed for that. So, but seriously, vets need to step up their game and realize that not everybody can afford things, and payment plans are sometimes an option. So, I mean, the last time that Precious was in for her last set of shots, they gave us a fixed price at the beginning. When we went back to pick her up, it was like an extra $150 of charges, and I didn't have the money, and I told them I don't have the money. What was it? It was something for infection. Was it Dot? Sorry, Dot had her teeth cleaned. She's a Chihuahua and like tend to pocket food sometimes, although her teeth are really good, but they cleaned the tartar off, and because they needed she should have an antibiotic in case they scraped the gum or something, right? Anyway, teeth cleaning was like $150 more than they quoted us twice before. First the initial consultation, then when we dropped her off, then all of a sudden extra $150 on top of, because that's the charge, and then plus the antibiotics. So I'm like, I don't have that money. This is how much I have. I'll give you, you know, it was more than half. It was like 3/4 of what I owed them. And that's all I have in my account. And they're standing there still waiting, like, do you have any cash? You know, do you have another account, credit card, something to put it on? I'm like, no, not at this time. No, I don't. That's what I have. That's what you're getting. So like, oh, well, we'll just hold the antibiotics then, you know, when you can come back and pay the rest, we'll give them to you. I said, that'll be in a week. She won't need them in a week. So hopefully she doesn't die from an infection during the course of that week, because I literally can't afford the extra money that you fucked me over on. I had the perfect amount, plus some left over for groceries and stuff. But no, you had to all of a sudden change the price. And even today, when we took Precious in, we were told last month and a half ago, when she got her last shots, that it would be $200 to get her fixed. It's fine. We have all that. We have more than enough money this month. That's fine. But we go in there and she's like going through the costs, you know, $14 for that, to take that tooth out, and you know, whatever, and $220 for the spay. And we're like, whoa, we were told $200. She stroked it out and put $200. She goes, okay, yeah, because they just changed the prices last week. So she said, if you guys didn't say anything, to just give it to you for $220. But since you said something, you're gonna get the $200 price. And I'm like, you're fucking right, we are. Like, seriously. So I have issues with vets and things. I mean, even though our vet is super nice, and you know, the doctors that work there are awesome, and the vet techs are nice, I hate the girls at the front desk because they're always the ones that fuck me over. They're the faces I see when that happens. So I mean, it's not really fair, I guess, but it's the way it is. But anyway, I am at Blappy's now, so I am going to shut up about the vet, and hopefully Precious will be fine. I got to pick her up tonight between 4:30 and 5, and whatever, I gotta find parking. Between 4:30 and 5, and hopefully she'll be fine. And she'll be in pain for a little bit. She'll have to wear the cone of shame so she doesn't chew her stitches or anything, but that's okay. But yeah, then we don't have to worry about her getting pregnant or getting all these other tumors and stuff that are associated with having a uterus and all that jazz. So anyway, I'm at Dave's now. I'm going to head in and see what they're doing. Like I said, I didn't bring anything to work on. I didn't bring my X-Wing or anything. But Michael's working on his Gojira class. And who knows what Dave's working on. Dave's always got projects on the go. He said he's got 2 one-day builds he wants to do for something tomorrow. So I don't know what he's working on. He's also got my comm badges he needs to do. Because some people have ordered comm badges, and so they'll be ready at the end of the week, kind of thing. But let's go in and see what is going on with those 2 fine gentlemen. All right, see you in a minute. See, I told you he was working on comm badges. Here they are. Ha. Hey, Michael.
Hi, Stuart.
Working on the Gojira.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I am claying the mold, essentially. That's what the mold's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And fill that with rubber. Let it cure for 24 hours. Flip it over, take the clay out, reuse this wall, put it back on the other side, and then fill that side with rubber, and we'll have a mold.
And that's how it's done, folks.
That's how she's done.
So you're quite far on this then.
Yeah, made a lot of progress yesterday and today. This part's critical because everything attaches to the secondary hull, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
The struts, the primary hull, so I need that for everything to line up.
Just gonna head over and take a look at your strut here for your nacelle in there. Is this the magnet? Yeah, this is the magnetized one.
Yep. You can tell by the weight, right?
Yeah. So, mind if I show your secrets?
No, go ahead.
So this, so it can come apart so we can get access to the lighting and stuff in here. He's put some magnets in, and metal. And then it just does clip together. There we go. And it's held with magnets. I don't think it's lined up properly though.
It does take 2 hands.
Yes, and I'm holding a finger.
So it's good to start at the back.
Yeah.
And then it should just click right into place. Like that.
Beauty.
Yep.
That's cool. I'm getting excited. So hopefully we're done by Wonderfest.
Fingers crossed.
This looks like a bird.
Like, where, in here somewhere?
Yeah, like, see, here, hold my phone for a second. I want to show everybody what I'm talking about. See, here's the beak, here's the eye, here's the little feather.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a beak.
I see it.
But it's going to have like a clear dome over it, obviously.
Yeah, if you want. The Trekyards collector's right here. That's getting ready to be prepped as well. There's just a gap that's in there that I have to fill before it gets molded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cool. Yay.
This is all going to get straightened and filled and
Cool. Well, there you go, guys. Updates on the Gojira. And there's Dave. Say hi, Blappy.
Hi, Blappy.
Who's Blappy?
Who's Blappy?
Where's Blappy? Anyway, yeah, just showing some Gojira progress for the captain's log this week.
You were recording for the captain's log.
Yes, I am. Just make up for it now.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you a spanking later.
Woohoo!
What are you doing?
Painting the white.
Very nice.
Yeah, don't take any pictures of that or videos, please. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious.
So just leaving Dave's. I was only there for about 2 hours. Went out for lunch with Dave and Michael and just kind of chatted. Michael's progress on the Gojira is coming along really good. I'm looking forward to seeing that thing finished. Hopefully it'll be done by June for Wonderfest. That'd be really ideal. I think that's what he plans on doing, and he's going to have it lit. It's going to be awesome and all that jazz. So looking forward to that. Dave's got something going on that he can't show us or talk about, which is fine. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just heading back home. Got to go pick Precious up in like 2 hours. Just kind of worried about her, so yeah, no, it's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of been an off day. Not a bad day, just an off day. It's not really feeling super excited about anything. I could have stayed at Dave's a bit longer, but I just, I don't know. Again, just could be I'm upset about my uncle passing away and stuff too, and just worried about Precious. So, but anyway, don't want to drag you guys down or anything. Want to keep this upbeat and all that jazz. So I don't know if there's anything else going on this week that's really super exciting as far as the captain's log will go. Might be a shorter one. I hope it's a shorter one than last week. Last week was an hour and 17 minutes, which is a little long, but some of you watched it, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you to you guys. Also had a really negative commenter, which I might as well talk about. He messaged me on Facebook Messenger. His name was Phil something, I can't remember anymore, Phil Leland or something, and started talking to me about how I have all the conversations saved too. How he started saying I don't like Discovery now because, you know, they're pushing the gay agenda and everything's gay and all this female crew all the time. I don't know, it's bullshit, right? So I give him short answers like, yeah, well, if that's something you think, that's, whatever. I wasn't agreeing with him, I wasn't arguing with him, and he kept getting snarky with me, saying, I think you're just giving short answers because you're pushing an agenda or whatever. So I just fucking blocked him because he's an idiot. And as soon as I blocked him on Facebook, he commented on my last captain's log and the video that was released the day afterwards on the Erosion ship. He was posting the same message. You know, Stuart Foley is an asshole, an idiot, whatever the fuck he said. I didn't really even read it. It was just harassment. He even said he wants to rip my heart out and eat it in front of me because I'm a worthless patah, which could be considered a death threat, and I really should go to the police with that. I think I will, because I saved some screen caps of it. I reported them all to YouTube, all of the comments, and as harassment and whatnot, so hopefully they will. I also banned him from the channel, which means he can't comment, so blocked him on Facebook, banned him from the channel. But this Phil Redding, I think was his name. But no, he started out the conversation on Facebook Messenger, just being all friendly, talking about whatever. Said, check out some of my YouTube videos, which I didn't really check out because I didn't have the time. He goes, I also have another account, and he sent me that one. It's called Jim Kirk. So, and then he started going off on this whole anti-gay thing, pushing their agenda, bullshit. And I'm like, I don't fucking care, just whatever. And I just got sick of the messages coming in about it, so I blocked him. I blocked both his accounts, the Phil Redding and the Jim Kirk one. And yeah, as soon as that happens, he starts going on YouTube. And so you guys ever see any comments like that are just totally negative for the sake of being negative, basically just insulting me or Samuel or anybody, feel free to report them or flag them, whatever, to YouTube, because that all helps with their algorithm to get these assholes, either get their channels taken down or just get their comments flagged for inappropriateness or whatever, because people like that don't deserve to have a voice. And I know everybody should have a right to say their opinion, but when it's an opinion that's valid, yeah, good or bad, sure, you got a valid opinion, you are entitled to that right. But to just be a dick for dick's sake because I blocked you on Facebook because of your agenda and accusing me of, oh yeah, that was one of the things he put in on the YouTube comment, was that as Trekyards we're pushing the discovery agenda on this, I don't fucking know what the hell he was talking about, but whatever, just an idiot. And he commented the same thing like 7 times on one video, 3 times on the other one, and then everybody that commented, he'd make little jabs at them in their comments, saying that you're stupid for liking Trekyards. So just a complete asshole. So something else that bothered me, and that really kicked my depression that day. I was really in a down place that day because of that. And then I had to mentally pull myself out of it by just saying this guy's opinion doesn't mean anything. There's so many other people that have positive, and it just took me a while, but eventually pulled me out of it. So if this dickhead's watching this video, which he might be, because unfortunately on YouTube you can't block people from watching your content. All you can do is block them from commenting. So if you're watching, yeah, you affected me, you made me a little depressed for about half a day, and fuck you for that, fuck you very much. But you know what, I'm stronger than that, I beat it, and go fuck yourself, essentially. I don't usually get like that, but with people that are just ignorant assholes like he is, no problems pulling out the fuck yous and get the fuck out of my life. So anyway, sorry you guys had to hear that and see that, but I just wanted to let you guys know, make aware of it, that sometimes when I'm in a down mood, it's because of assholes like that. And if you ever see those kind of comments on our videos, or even in our threads on YouTube, on Facebook, in the Trekyards group, you ever seen that negativity, just report it, please. Feel like you need to report it. If it's just hate for hate's sake and just no constructiveness out of it, which is what these guys' comments totally were. Yeah, because I've said it before, I said it not that long ago in the Facebook group. You can have a differing opinion. We welcome that. We love to have the positive and negative for things like discovery, but you need to know how to present your information and your opinion. You can't just offer a problem or state a problem without offering a solution. needs to be constructive criticism. A lot of people said, why have any negativity at all on the page? Because negativity is important in a conversational setting. You need to have a good and bad. It generates conversation, makes people think, gets thoughts flowing, and everybody has that right. But when it comes to just hate for hate's sake, spewing, I hate Discovery, and if you like Discovery, you're an asshole, and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. I might not like things that you like, but I'm not going to go and bash you on social media about it. That's just retarded. People just have no intelligence, they're behind their keyboards, they're just being dicks. Because it's anonymous, and yeah. Anyway, there's another rant. I tend to rant when I drive, I guess. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure what else will be in this captain's log, but you guys have expressed, many of you have expressed an interest in these kind of logs because you get to see kind of the daily thing. I don't want to do every log like this. Like I said, some are going to be very focused. I've done those before on, like, the Secret of Vulcan Fury game that never happened was a really good one. Where's the engine room? The political landscape of Discovery way back when Discovery was first announced. Things like that. You guys really eat those up too. Actually, those get a lot more views because people care more about that than just listening to me ramble. But it's the true Trekyards fans and fans of me that enjoy watching this kind of thing. So I like to make content for everybody. And please check out my other channel. There's a link in the description below. There's another YouTube channel that's just the Captain Foley one, where it's more personal stuff, not all Trekyards related. And check that out. There'll be a little subscription thing at the end of the video of me holding a phaser. That's the link. Click for that if you want to subscribe to that. So yeah, please check that out as well, and I'll start adding more content to that. Eventually I want to filter these kind of videos over there, but right now I kind of want to utilize the large audience of Trekyards. So if you guys are watching and are interested in more like personal videos and stuff, head on over to my second channel and just subscribe to that. I don't release a lot of stuff right now, but like I said, I do plan to in the future, and it's more personal home stuff, stuff that doesn't interest the everyday Trekyards fan kind of thing, or Star Trek fan, which is fine because I understand a lot of these. I wouldn't want to watch a lot of these videos too with the length they are, but at the same time, there are YouTubers that I do like watching this kind of content from as well. So, and I thank you guys, to anyone that does watch and seems to care about my life. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So let me know in the comments below what you think about that, and whether you are subscribed to my other channel, whether you're going to, and what content you think I should put up there. So anyway, guys, I am going to cut it off for now, and I will talk to you all soon. Let's see where this captain's log takes us. All right.
So here's Precious, the day after. She's got a cone that says under construction and things like I'll be back, be nice, spoil me, hug me, and kiss me. The poor puppy. She's feeling pretty good. We didn't have the cone on her most of last night because she's a good girl, and we were on the couch with her. She didn't try to lick it or anything, so we'll see how long the cone has to be on. But since I have filming and stuff to do today, I'm not confident leaving her up here by herself. Well, this one's not much help to watch her. To not pick at it and chew on it, right? And in keeping with my vets are assholes, they did charge me the $220 instead of the $200, and they did charge me $20 for the teeth instead of $14. Anyway, we took care of that. We actually paid the full amount because I just wanted to get her back. I didn't have an itemized list, so they emailed that later, and Sylvia got it and realized that they basically screwed us for the prices that they upped them to, not the prices we agreed on beforehand, again, But we now have a credit there for next time when we have to get anything done. So it's just frustrating. Vets. I just hate vets. But anyway, that's it. Now it is Wednesday. I'm heading downstairs. I got to hop on a Skype call with one of our Trekyards Originals guys that wants one of his ships done, and Samuel, and take some notes for that. Then we need to get some questions worked out for something we're doing on Thursday with Vic Magnagna. I can't even say his name. You know who he is. Star Trek Continues guy. We're talking to him on Thursday. And we're going to have him on the show talking about his overall story arc for Star Trek Continues and things like that. So, but anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That's what was going on, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. I also got my William Shatner print finally framed, and I got the Trekyards logo there. So it's this big empty space up in this corner. I think that works fairly well. I like it. It's going to be going on the wall at some point. But yeah, I actually have to make a coffee before I do anything else. So let's go upstairs and make a coffee. So set this to the largest one. My trusty old Star Trek mug. And brew. Exciting, I know, right? Here's the gods. The best part of waking up is the Enterprise on your cup. This is a cup I got from Think Geek that I absolutely love. It's got the Delta on the one side, and then of course when it heats up it's got the TOS Enterprise on this side. That's the largest cup setting too. What brings it up to there? So the nacelles, and it does say USS Enterprise NCC 1701 there, as you can see. But I gotta get some milk and sugar into it now. Actually, I'm gonna put it in French vanilla today. That's exciting. So there you go. Now the Enterprise is fully realized. Almost. There's a little tips there that. And the puppy is sad. I hear her whining. Why are you sad, puppy? You're so cute. I'll take that off soon, don't worry. Just gotta do some things first. Oh, don't cry. Anyway, coffee. And I am expecting a few things from UPS and Pure later, so I'm gonna just keep my door open because it's not that cold out today. And looky, the mail's here. find if the door is here, they're more likely to knock and not just leave a slip. Well guys, coffee's gone. It's 3 hours later. We just finished filming a bunch of stuff. This might be a hint here. We filmed a Trekyards mission briefing on this old girl. This is my model that I built like 20 plus years ago. It's got a few flaws, obviously, because that's when I was learning how to build models, and it's been through quite a few moves and things, but there you have it. It's missing some landing gear. Some have broken off and the front's gone. But yeah, so this was used in the mission briefing episode to kind of show some detail and have me do some flybys, and so hopefully you guys like this. And yeah, anyway, I gotta go do a few things now, and get some stuff done in real life, because this has been 3 hours of just filming stuff. And anyway, I'm done with it. I'm done with filming for today. I don't want to write either. I got a script to write, but we can do that later. So as for right now, I'm just going to call it quits. I'm going to put my Falcon back where it belongs. Look at how big it is. It's huge. It's huge. See you guys in a bit. Bye. I'm also wearing my Falcon shirt. It's for research. I'm going to look down and get the number. And oh, look at that. It's a docking port. Sweet. So I just put the Falcon back in her home. It's her home base right there, sitting in the corner. I got to find a better spot to display it, but anyway. So yeah, off to do other things. Oh, poor puppy. Poor puppy. Don't make fun of her, Dot. It's not nice. Hey, cutie. Well guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's Captain's Log. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Not much really going on with it. I didn't know what else to put in it. And it is late on Wednesday with the puppy running around like crazy. So I need to get this edited and stuff. Tomorrow we're very busy. Got a few things we need to film, and a special guest star joining us. So I need to focus on that as well, and get that done. So I'm going to call this a wrap for today. Thank you for watching the Captain's Log, and who knows what next week holds. We'll see. See you soon, guys. Oh, subscribe, obviously, and check out other videos. And I'll see you guys in the future.